Hi, vampires. Welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. So, where have we been? Ah, yeah. So I think I can get something from Pisha here. If I recall. Uh, oh yeah, I can't walk here. Okay.
Dry the corpse in the oven with peppers and fur.
What the? It's very loud. Oh.
Make the tallow
Well, I can't remember. Yeah, it should be the same. Yeah, I think so. There's someone in there. Well, hello. Okay, I'm already here.
Huh? Hey, hold it!
Nope.
Freeze!
No! That was unnecessary, but it's okay. Huh? What? Stupid. I mean, I have the passwords. So why not use them? Hold on. Oh, no. No, I've been here before. Where was that?
Hey, stop right there.
Just want to have a look around, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, stop right there.
I just want to have a look.
Freeze!
Okay, so hold on. Okay. Well, you should have told me that. I can break glass without getting noticed. I wasn't sure, to be honest. Okay.
Hey, who's there? Huh? Hey, who's there?
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull. Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen, or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly, though, it's not here. I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation. Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk. Armageddon, doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree. The antediluvians? No one I know has ever met one. But each bloodline or clan supposedly traces its origin to an antediluvian. Some say these grandsires still exist into the present. But then, kindred and kind believe a lot of strange things. Cain, who I assume you mean, is the biblical first kindred and founder of the mythological first city, Enoch, a place where kindred and kind coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure concocted to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society. That myth, like most, has been twisted by time. Thin bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think? What prophecy doesn't have vague apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of thin bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route. Oh, don't let me interrupt your progress, if indeed you've made some. My reason for being here is probably being bid on as we speak. Someone is certainly going to be surprised when they find out they've just paid a kingly sum for a desiccated old corpse. I can't understand. I'm an archaeologist. Since it's missing, oh, I really wish. The antediluvian. Armageddon. Cain, who I... What prophecy does? Thin bloods. As I said, many cultures have the fear of some form of apocalypse. Kindred believed in these stories when they were human, and naturally carried them over into kindred myth. But it doesn't take a supernatural act to cause widespread destruction. Humans and kindred are just as capable of managing their own destruction as a deity. A self-realized Gehenna warrants more vigilance than a god-induced one, don't you agree? Such is my argument, which so frequently falls on deaf ears. For 300 years I've been trying to determine the function of our existence, the kindred's role in the world. I'm not content to attribute it to some act of supernatural biblical vengeance. We exist for a reason. And if it takes another 300, I'll figure it out. Any thoughts?
Oh, it worked.
Can't say I've heard that one before. My sentiments exactly.
Aha.
Hide the corpse in the oven with feathers and fur.
Pisha, Prince.
Need a ride?
Yes. Let me do something first. I want to try if I can dance back the humanity while I take a little break.
Lovely evening.
Thank you. Lovely too. Yes, yes. What?
sucks, bro. Mayhem, bro. Fucking mayhem, bro. Tragedy. Fucking mayhem, bro. Tragedy. Tragedy. Mayhem, bro. Tragedy. Fucking mayhem, bro.
I'm with somebody. I'm with somebody. I'm with somebody.
Yeah, so since I danced here before and got humanity when I didn't need it, I won't get humanity again. I have to dance somewhere else. We can do that later. Okay, first Pisha.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help.
Okay, I don't care. Doom, doom, doom. No. Okay.
That girl you sent to me. I've grown used to masquerading as one of them and seeking something suitably feeble enough to cull from the herd. That's the first time I've had one delivered. Yes, this is genuine and of use to me. There is something resonating from it. A whisper. I will give you this in trade. It is known as the Odious Chalice. It swells with spilled blood and offers its bloat to its owner.
Ah, okay. Come on, little bloody fly. I need to feed. I have to read about this chalice. Oh, do I have to talk to him? Chunk.
Oh, excuse me, starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get, What? Oh, yeah,
Thank you.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye. I've had my fill of sycophants. I need adjutants I can trust. The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head they will sharpen the pikes for. At least I can rest easy in knowing that you, my most promising attendant, has relieved me of one encumbrance tonight. Do you need assistance bringing the sarcophagus up to my office? Stolen? Stolen? How? Who would... Oh, Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot. I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat. The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for giving keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake. I want him found. I want him... found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city if it were to fall into the wrong hands. The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort him out.
What? Are we already going to Hollywood?
I beg your pardon.
You came back. Ding, 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 ding. Can I dance here?
Listen, kid, you did what you had to do. Just a messenger, right? I hear Nine's got word. I'd wager he's gonna be laying low for a while. It's a ruse by LaCroix so you can call the blood hunt on Nines. Standard smear job. Text. You're just eager to please, ain't you? I could give a goddamn kid, but I'm sure the boys here would appreciate it if you kept the business as usual. You hear me? Just a second. I heard you were down poking around the museum. Kid, you don't live to be as old as me without cultivating a few connections. The least of which should be able to penetrate the iron veil of the local Natural History Museum. Seems like he has a lot riding on that sarcophagus. Gets such a fierce bug in that powdered wig of his. I got another scenario for you here, kiddo. Gonna bounce it off you, see what you think. You ever hear of, diablerie? Well, it's when a vampire drains another more powerful vampire to death. Diablerie is the Sabbat's specialty, but it's a big taboo in civilized kindred circles, and damn sure forbidden by the Camarilla. When a younger vampire diablerizes an elder, the younger vampire gains all of their powers. Prince is willing to tear L.A. apart to find this thing so he can have it. Why? What would a power-hungry vampire like LaCroix want with a sleeping ancient? I wonder. You gotta figure a drop of ancient blood would make any kindred just about invulnerable. Anyone who has the sarcophagus is gonna be thinking the same thing. If LaCroix gets the sarcophagus, at least we know where it is. Besides, getting the sarcophagus and getting into it are two different things.
You measly fuck. You got a lot of nerve showing up here, Lick. You think of Nines. Said he killed a goddamn primitive. I'm willing to believe you were a patsy in all this, but I'll be watching you, kid. Don't expect to see him until this bullshit is resolved.
What's up? Yeah? I think you better go. No one wants to talk about this right now. Hey, I heard that.
Get better. Okay, so I can't dance here. Ah. Let's go down. Hmm. Okay, wanna try something? No. Okay. Come on, you were just open. What am I? I'm on 4, right?
I went fishing today, and I caught a big one. Can you hear him flopping around the bathroom? That's how you can tell he's fresh. I already tasted him. He's delicious. You'll love him.
Ooh.
What the hell is this shit? Stupid dork. Oh, man. Stupid dork.
Let's dance. And hope I didn't get humanity there too without noticing. Firewatch.
Firewatch.
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Money, right? Come back in a few...
If I don't see a sea of arses moving in the next 20 seconds, you're all out on the curb. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice night out, huh?
Brother. Sucks, bro. Fucking mayhem, bro. Fucking mayhem, bro. Sucks, bro. Fucking mayhem, bro. Tragedy. Sucks, bro. Mayhem, bro. Tragedy.
Yes, humanity gained.
I'll never forget.
Money, right? Come back and...
I don't
wanna
see
do-
enough sitting out there.
Want to do something about that turnstile.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
Ooh, I like slime. Handsome gentleman. Let me know if you find one.
Going somewhere?
Ain't seen you here before. If I haven't seen you, neither has Isaac. So that's your next stop. Isaac's in the jewelry store at the end of the street. Consider yourself invited.
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've tuned into the Deb of Night. Nobody to fall asleep next to you? Go ahead and pull the radio.
Welcome to
into
Red
bed.
Spot,
That's
home of the
what I'm
Monster
here for.
Chug. 72 ounces
Hey, why
of
don't
your
you phone me
favorite beverage
sometime?
for 89
Area
cents.
code
Blah, blah.
323
You need help or
KL5
something?
KTRK. Looks like somebody's been waiting in the queue quite a while to speak to
humility?
yours truly.
Seriously,
So, caller, why aren't
you want some orange juice or something to help you come down? Because, like, you're wigging.
As in you
All
have
food should have, like,
chirping
a
crickets are
creamy
keeping you
center
up, or-
and a colorful candy shell.
This isn't gonna turn out to
and
be
the commercial
ironic,
should have, like,
is it?
kung
You're not like a
fu or
serial killer, are you?
Into your mouth or your ears or your nose. You can't prevent it if you're asleep. I mean,
Always. You should come
Are
out
any
and see my
scientists
band,
out
a
there
bowl of
listening to
cereal.
this?
We're playing tomorrow night at the crematorium. $5, 2 drink men. We're gonna ruin the place.
several pounds of insects a year? The majority of that weight is composed of
Yeah,
roaches,
the
ants, and
Vesuvius
spiders.
rocks.
Just knowing
They
that
don't
it's
let me
true,
in
you
anymore,
close your
but
eyes,
damn, the
a big
girls in
fat
there, dude.
centipede is gonna
It's like
drop into your
midget
mouth and
smuggling
crawl
in
down
there.
your throat. I can't do it. I never sleep at
Hey,
night.
you know, you
there's
should
voluntary
really
eating
ask me
sex
about the
in
special, you know?
61, 62.
I'm glad you asked that, bro.
63,
Seeing as how you look
50
trustworthy or
more
something.
cents and you're
I got
going
this
in my
special where you buy
stomach,
some really
Choco
expensive
Bombs.
burrito tots
That
with
would
grateful
explain
juice.
why my
You
nephew
get a free
invested that
weapon of
20
your
I
choice,
sent
bro.
him for his birthday on
You interested?
magic beans. It's always good to know that the future of our country is in good hands, isn't it? Oh boy. Let's see who else we got. Caller, what do you do for a living?
I'm Roger.
Okay, and what do you do, Roger?
I'm a writer, Deb.
So, have you written any movies I might have seen?
Well,
Chocolate syrup or peanut butter?
I see.
Chocolate
have you done any
syrup
other kinds
or
of writing?
peanut butter? Dude, I have to dip these potato chips in something.
So, if you haven't really written anything, how can you call yourself a writer? Because I once fixed my toilet doesn't make me a plumber, right?
Well, you see...
Is there anyone in this city that doesn't call themselves a writer or actor or
Chocolate
director?
syrup or peanut butter? Chocolate syrup or peanut butter? Dude, I have to dip these potato chips in something.
I could have swore I told you to see the Baron. Yeah, that was a laugh. Except my sense of humor is a little askew, you know? Conflict just cracks me the hell up. End of the alley. Isaac's inside. End of the alley. Isaac's inside.
Good evening, Neonate. Isaac Abrams. I've been expecting you. Seems the wooden soldiers of the Camarilla shuffling a little too often these nights. That baby-faced two-bit Prince LaCroix got something to say to me? Very courteous of you to stop by. All kindred that enter my domain are expected to introduce themselves. It may seem like an outdated formality, but it serves its purpose. It gives me the opportunity to personally welcome visitors to my domain. It also helps to establish an understanding in advance, so that there are no unfortunate accidents while they are in town. Call me old-fashioned, but this is my barony, and as is tradition, a token of respect must be paid. What I want is a simple exchange. Last week I paid for a certain item, a movie, and this evening I got an email saying that the seller is ready to deliver it. Unfortunately, he's become a bit paranoid all of a sudden. Won't meet me in person, won't drop it off, won't even answer his phone. Says he'll send the location of the pickup to a computer in the nearby internet cafe tonight. You see where I'm going with this? Go to the Ground Zero Internet Cafe. Look for a directory named Joseph K. and use the password Kafka. There'll be an email in there that will specify a nearby location. Meet the contact, pick up the item, come back. Not too painful, right? There'll be plenty of time for questions later. I'll explain everything when you get back. Excellent. In the meantime, consider yourself a welcome guest in my barony. Welcome to Hollywood.
Oh my gosh, is that you? Everyone was worried sick about you. When you didn't show up and didn't call and nobody knew anything about what happened to you, we thought you were dead. Are you okay? You know what? Never mind. We have to help you. It's me, Samantha. Don't you... Did you suffer amnesia? Is that it? Let me make a call. We'll get everybody together. We can talk. Maybe you'll remember something. The important thing is that they know that you're alive. Come on, this is serious. I know it's you. Don't you recognize me? It's me. It's Samantha. What happened to you? But your face, you look exactly the same. It's uncanny. I can't believe it. Yeah. Sorry. My mistake.
More flatbread and olive oil. And take back the Chardonnay and open up a Chianti. Let it breathe for 20 minutes and then bring it out with a ziti. Okay? Oh, wanted to know what? Interrupt me while I'm working? Do you understand that this is an important opening, and I, emphasize I, am going to make or possibly break this restaurant? Hello. Now go get yourself some onion rings or hot wings or whatever it is you eat. The refined palate of a true gourmand is, to put it in a language you can relate to, trying to decide if this place is thumbs up or thumbs down. Oh, hey, waiter, I asked for a Cabernet Sauvignon, not a Merlot. Me, Tommy Flayton, the food authority of Los Angeles, food critic for the biggest paper on the West Coast, radio personality for the KTLK, Chower Hour. Maybe if I reviewed more Pancake Huts, you'd know me. Listen, jackass, I didn't become the biggest critic in LA without making a few powerful friends. Half the owners of these places are criminals, and I eat at their table when I drop by. What?
This place will pay for this. As sure as my name is Tommy Flayton, they'll never serve food in this town again. Sorry, no vacancies. Yeah, you do that.
Oh my god! My work is done.
Maggots love you. Trust me.
Night eating you?
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've tuned into the dead of night. Nobody to fall asleep next to you? Go ahead and blow the radio and demand. And hey, why don't you call me something? Area code 222.
My flame shrouded and the moon is melting.
Good evening to you.
I beg your pardon. Me.
The moon is a mysterious mistress.
Scream.
Oh, look what just walked in. I can't imagine you'd get much of a rise out of Vesuvius, being what you are. Maybe I'll have more luck with you.
Cemetery runoff congealing at the
Should get to know
door.
each other a little better upstairs, where we can be ourselves. Come up to my room. Just 14 little steps. I'll make it worth it. Believe me. You'd be missing out if it wasn't. I'm not gonna force you to come upstairs with me. I've never had anyone refuse. I just thought we might have something in common, you and I. Well, you know where to find me if you change your mind.
Well, I'll get a snack.
bone rattle melodies and worm-laden rains.
Isn't this better? You and me alone for just a little while. Away from jihad and the nonsense and the dangers. Just the two of us. I don't want to spoil the moment, but there's a reason I needed to speak to you alone. Oh, I forget sometimes the two-faced nature of our blood. It's sad, really, the way we get conditioned so quickly, isn't it? The reason I asked you up here is because I and the rest of the Hollywood kindred have been under surveillance lately by hunters. I didn't want you to say anything that might draw attention. This is gonna be interesting. I'm Velvet. Miss Valor will do. It's been months since I've seen anyone new in here. I was starting to take it personally. And who should finally walk in but a real celebrity? I've heard a lot about you. So, wouldn't you like to know about me? The truth can be cruel, but that doesn't mean you have to be. Hunters. Yes. They've been staking out Hollywood for several weeks. They've been in Ash's club, mine, a few others. I think they're whittling down their list of suspects. I'm a bit nervous. Until recently, I had one right under my nose. For a few weeks, one of them was working here at Vesuvius, keeping an eye on the clientele. I found a weapon in her locker and I fired her. She's still in Hollywood watching my club. And me. Would you? I think it might be a little much to ask. I've got a girl, Misty. She's divine and a willing blood doll for the right amount of money. I'll set her up for you. My treat. Look who's back. Yes. Mingle. Sightsee.
It's a nice night out, huh?
Very nice. Oh, here's the alley. Hello.
Yeah? What do you want? What? Blood Baron? What the hell? Who are you? Didn't Isaac send... damn. You must have the wrong guy. I don't know what you're talking about. Get lost. All right. Sorry. It's just that... I mean, something is... I just want out of this whole thing. I don't want anything to do with that damn tape. I don't know. I mean, when it comes to video, I've seen everything. And I do mean everything. But this thing, it's sick. It can't be real, but it is. I know it. It's real, and it scares the hell out of me. I don't have it. I stashed it someplace. Look, you need to find Ginger Swans. Huh? What the hell was that? Oh, shit. Did you see that? I'm getting the fuck out of here.
What the? Oh, Christ!
Hey, baby. Looking for a date?
I don't think so, buddy.
Hey, you slick. Prince of Porn. Yeah, Flynn, the Prince of Porn. The Senator of Smut, the Duke of Depravity. I like you, kid. You're a little weird, but hey, this is Hollywood. The name's Flynn. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment. Anything you want, you can get at the sin bin. Depraved ain't a four-letter word here. You know what I'm talking about? The sin bin? Man, we've got filth of every flavor. Just tell me what makes your bits tingle, Jack. I'll set you right up. Man, we got everything you'll ever need. Softcore, hardcore, gay, straight, farm, or furry. We got shockers, shivers, self-lubricators, and strap-ons. Chains, crops, and canes are in the back next to the triple ripples. Like I said, we got it all. Yeah? What do you want to know? Ginger Swan? No, name doesn't ring a bell. But I've got plenty of videos by Ginger Twister. Man, the things that girl can do. I got a new one called Confessions of a High School Yoga Instructor. Man, I wish my gym classes were like that.
The moon is a mysterious mistress.
Eloise said you cranberry sauce. Hotel Foxtrot.
Out of my way.
Buy a watch.
Lovely evening.
Chill.
Hey, sorry, man.
Maggots love you. Trust me.
Whoa there, Slick. Might want to think about knocking next time I damn near blew your hat off. Thought you might be a zombie. Who else would be waltzing in here in the middle of the night? Name's Romero. I'm the caretaker here. Well, that is, I don't exactly keep people from getting in, although that is part of my job. No, you see, I'm here to make sure nothing gets out. See, it's like this. Every night around this time for the past, several months now, the dead of him getting up with an itch to stroll down Hollywood Boulevard. Nobody knows why, but they're working on it. Till they figured out they needed a volunteer to patch the problem, and I stepped forward. Problem temporarily solved, the Baron's happy, I get to shoot zombies, and guarantee I get my blood for another month. I've carved out a nice niche here. Who knows? Vampire necro hoodoo, toxic waste, solar radiation. The important part is, they continue to rise up, and I get to put them down. Everybody's a winner. You're telling me. As far as I know, I'm the only person around Hollywood who considers marksmanship an art. A lot of the stiffs around here used to be asshole celebrities, too. Bonus. I love my job, what can I say? By the way, hey, you wouldn't be interested in watching the place while I go handle some business, would you? I'm not supposed to leave, or it might end up in a zombie holocaust or something. Like one time these goths snuck in. Ooh, wasn't pretty. Well, if you change your mind, you know where I'll be. Careful not to let anything out as you leave.
Hey, Poppy, you need a date?
You made good time. Hand me the item. I didn't doubt you'd find this, and I apologize if I was overly imperious before. A reflex action. I get a lot of young blood in here forgetting their place. I'll assist you as reasonably as I can with your task. But first, this tape. I'm in a hurry to find out what's behind all the hype, so get comfortable. I do have a feeling that whatever's here may be of use to both of us.
Cemetery runoff congealing the door.
Help me, please. Oh, please.
It's more disturbing than I was led to believe. You can understand my concern now, can't you? It just so happens that around the time this snuff film started circulating, the Nosferatu disappeared. I tried to elicit their help in tracking down the source, and for the first time in all these years, I was dismayed by their absence. I assume it does. It's awfully coincidental otherwise. And those creatures. I don't know how many professional FX houses could pull those off. There's a problem, though, in that the film's incomplete. The first half is damaged. We need a complete copy. Behind the spit-shine gloss of the Hollywood Dream Factory, there's another city churning out a vile byproduct for the furtive consumption of a debauched audience. I have no doubt the film's found its way to another smut peddler. I'd ask around. Certainly. There is something, but it involves a gargoyle. I can see that's got your attention. It's taken up residence in my beloved Asian theater. It is closed now, but that's beside the point. I sent some people to evict it, and it sent them back with a few less limbs. I can't have that monster attacking kindred in my city. It's a walking block of stone with a taste for blood. I'd suggest whatever method doesn't result in you being eviscerated. In truth, I'd rather have it as an ally, but I doubt it's going to be chatty. Here's the key for the theater. I'll leave it up to you. Certainly. In your lifetime, unwittingly or not, you have seen an Isaac Abrams production. As the financier of 30% of American film's top 100 movies, you must have. Being the Baron of Hollywood, I can do any project I want. Stewart, Lean, Hitchcock, Wilder, Holden, Dean, Scorsese, De Niro, and last but not least, Ash, my child. I remember some studio suit lost in time telling me the only thing they could use Bogart for was to move furniture. Ash, where do I begin? 7 years ago, I saw a casting session for what would become Negative Zero. The moment I set eyes on him, the passion of his performance, I knew he had it. I hadn't seen anything like him since Clift or Dean. He had the looks, the charisma, allure, that undefinable quality that makes a film legend. My first movie with him made him a sensation, and it also changed him. Once everyone knew who he was, I no longer did. The parties, the drinking, the sports cars, the women. One night when I came to discuss his next role, I found him nearly dead of an overdose, and I couldn't let him go. I acted on impulse. I'd seen so many others die before their time, but with Ash, I had a chance to prevent that fate. It devastated Ash. He still wanted to act, but I denied him his place in the limelight. He had to lie to his friends about his new lifestyle. He had to feed. I gave him a club, a scrap of his former glory. I did everything I could to facilitate the change. He feels obligated to me. I don't think he hates me. Resents me, maybe. I am his sire, and he is my child, and there is a responsibility and respect inherent in that bond, even if we are no longer the friends we were. He spends nearly all of his nights in his club, the Asp Hole. I admit it, too old-fashioned to appreciate it. To me, it's the compressed essence of everything that's wrong with the film industry today. Certainly. The Nosferatu? I pity them, but I loathe their presence. I deal with them when it's necessary. I know they're beneath my city somewhere, but only they know where. They respect my streets, and I keep my politics out of their sewers. But I don't trust them by any stretch of the word. Certainly. You've met VV, have you? Of all the kindred I know, she seems the most alive. She's still young, though, but nonetheless adept. She's not my child, but she's become like a daughter to me. Certainly.
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased. None too pleased.
Hey, baby. Look.
Where to?
Nice night out, huh? Thanks for coming back. What you need? All right, here's what we got today.
Several dead in a beach house in Santa Monica tonight. Police suspect the sightings were carried out during a drug deal gone bad. They suspect this may be the work of vampires and...
the radio
Hey,
into bed. That's
have
what
you
I
seen any
need.
vampires around here? The
And hey, why don't you
Encarn
call me
sarcophagus
sometime? Area
delivered to the
code
Los Angeles
323
Museum of Natural History this morning was stolen just hours before experts could examine its contents. Authorities are baffled by its theft, as the museum employs several sophisticated security measures that have foiled previous robbery attempts. Police speculate professional art and antiquity thieves are behind the sarcophagus's disappearance. More on this story as it breaks. Concerned parent groups joined several senators on the step of Capitol Hill to protest the latest wave of violent video games. Senator Limperman called the games pornography and was offended by crude shots taken at him by one recent game. Among the titles the group is trying to get banned from stores are Mengelgard, rape and pillage, and Abe Lincoln teaches killing. Protesters say that extended media attention to games such as Meth Tycoon promotes parental awareness of their adult content and lessens children's interest in the taboo-themed games. The search for an LA sewer worker is beginning to look grim as police and family end their seventh night looking for Luis Salvador after he failed to return home last Friday. Salvador was last seen entering a manhole in Hollywood to carry out a routine inspection. Salvador's family is hopeful that the husband and father of three will return safely and urge anyone who might have seen Salvador to contact the police. Firefighters are trying to contain a flash fire in the Hollywood Hills this morning. Smoke and debris from a house fire alerted residents late this evening. The fire had already spread rapidly by the time firefighters arrived due to brush and wind conditions. Fire officials expect the blaze to be extinguished within the next few hours, but are advising local homeowners in the area to evacuate. Religious tourists have been flocking in droves to the Santa Maria Church in Santiago, Spain, after several pilgrims claim to have seen statues of the Madonna begin crying blood. The site dates back to the period of the Romans and has several reported Weeping Virgin sightings throughout its history. One pilgrim reported that they witnessed blood coming from no less than 6 statues at around sunset, and that the courtyard felt full of sadness. Skeptics have been quick to point out that this phenomena has been debunked, and witnesses are no more credible than those that report UFOs. The Southland slasher struck again, this time in downtown Los Angeles. The body of Sean Milton, a former convict that was recently released for good behavior, was found butchered, similarly to the other victims of the serial killer. Police believe there may be a connection between Milton's prison past and the slasher. We'll have a full report on this story later tonight. Simon Milligan, host of local cable show Haunted LA, and his crew are reported missing tonight. The team of the popular supernatural-themed program were filming around downtown Los Angeles, according to the show's producer. But friends and family of the crew started to worry when they failed to return from a night of shooting. No trace has been found yet of the Haunted LA team, and rumors by the show's fans speculate the crew met a supernatural end, though police disagree and have started a sweep of the areas where the crew was filming. The Encaran sarcophagus, delivered to the Los Angeles Museum of Natural History this morning, was stolen just hours before experts could examine its contents. Authorities are baffled by its theft, as the museum employs several sophisticated security measures that have foiled previous robbery attempts. Police speculate professional art and antiquity thieves are behind the sarcophagus's disappearance. More on this story as it breaks. Tourists attempting to pay their respects at actress Ginger Swan's grave at the Hollywood Eternal Cemetery were shocked to discover the grave of the former sex symbol had been vandalized. The star was entombed in the Hollywood Eternal Mausoleum after her death in 1964. Nothing was stolen from the crypt, but estimates put the damage at over $1,000. The search for an LA sewer worker is beginning to look grim as police and family end their seventh night looking for Luis Salvador after he failed to return home last Friday. Salvador was last seen entering a manhole in Hollywood to carry out a routine inspection. Salvador's family is hopeful that the husband and father of three will return safely and urge anyone who might have seen Salvador to contact the police. A tourist bus destined for the ancient city of Angkor Wat that failed to return Wednesday night was found this morning, though without any trace of its operator or passengers. Cambodian officials have dispatched several military units into the area to search through the surrounding jungle, amidst concerns that it is related to one of a number of Southeastern Asian terrorist organizations based in the region. 3 American citizens are among the missing. Concerned parent groups joined several senators on the step of Capitol Hill to protest the latest wave of violent video games. Senator Limperman called the games pornography and was offended by crude shots taken at him by one recent game. Among the titles the group is trying to get banned from stores are Mangle Garden, Rape and Pillage, and Abe Lincoln Teaches Killing. Protesters say that extended media attention towards exploitive games such as Meth Tycoon promotes parental awareness of their adult content and lessens children's interest in the taboo-themed games. Religious tourists have been flocking in droves to the Santa Maria Church in Santiago, Spain, after several pilgrims claim to have seen statues of the Madonna begin crying blood. The site dates back to the period of the Romans and has several reported Weeping Virgin sightings throughout its history. One pilgrim reported that they witnessed blood coming from no less than 6 statues at around sunset, and that the courtyard felt full of sadness. Skeptics have been quick to point out that this phenomena has been debunked, and witnesses are no more credible than those that report UFOs. The Southland slasher struck again, this time in downtown Los Angeles. The body of Sean Milton, a former convict that was recently released for good behavior, was found butchered, similarly to the other victims of the serial killer. Police believe there may be a connection between Milton's prison past and the slasher. We'll have a full report on this story later tonight. Firefighters are trying to contain a flash fire in the Hollywood Hills this morning. Smoke and debris from a house fire alerted residents late this evening. The fire had already spread rapidly by the time firefighters arrived due to
We are living in the last days of the last age of mankind! Repent your wickedness and atone in these your last hours. No! Back off, vampire! Stay the fuck back! I did nothing to you! What the hell do you care? I don't give a damn if you understand. Why? So you can pass judgment on me? So you can decide if those murderers deserve to be gutted? You'll never know how it feels, never! My family, my children were butchered by small-time criminals just looking to rob a house, steal a car, take whatever. No sense to any of it. No plan, no ransom. Just kill them because why? Because they were there, in the way? Not one of them paid. My whole family dead, my life gone. I'm supposed to let that happen? Revenge, justice, whatever you want to call it. All I thought about is taking these evil animals, ripping them to shreds and licking their blood from my claws. I don't know. Butchering those bastards was the first time I felt anything since my family was torn from me. I'm sure there are others out there whose crimes have gone unpunished. I can't turn my back on the evil in this world. I won't answer to anyone, and you'll never take me alive, vampire. No one will take from me again. No one! Either we go our separate ways here, or one of us dies. Oh yeah!
So, where is the location?
What do you need? Janice's daughter? What the... Oh, Janice. Of course it did. Yeah, no kidding. Now that... I wouldn't want to be the Prince of Terre Haute. I had my suspicions. Like what? Sure. Chester. You call LaCroix a Chester? Sure. Well, they get a...
Hurry on your way to the apocalypse! Always room for heathens in the cold and oily pits of the damned!
Need a ride?
Ah, no.
Hop in.
Hey, baby, need company?
No.
Souls draped in rotten tatters and fathered
The moon is a mysterious
in the
mystery.
dark.
Ah, I remember. I have to get another code word from someone that I can answer this call. Okay, so. Oh, the gargoyle. What was it with the gargoyle again? The gargoyle. Gargoyle. Okay.
Just back off.
Yeah, yeah.
Kindred invader, monster, I will smash you, crush you, tear the flesh from your bones. Talk, no. Always kindred are talking, scheming, hurting others with their lies. Monsters you all, abominations, a curse upon the earth. Blood Baron, Olive Branch, you speak in twisted words and lies, as all your kind do. Arthur, what offer? Yet another lie. He hopes to control me, to enslave me, just as my master before him. First he sends his underlings to destroy me, and now he wants to make peace. No! Curse him! Curse you all! What is this? Another devilish trick? Am I to trade one chain for another? Bow to Abrams now, instead of my old master? Never! Camarilla. What means this, Camarilla? He fights against his own kind. The Tremere. Hate them above all your kind, I do. Secrecy and sorcery, betrayal and blood magic. Damned to hell are all of you, but the Tremere most of all. Yes, I will fight alongside this Abrams and help him in his battle against this Camarilla. Lifeless demon he may be, but I swear to fight at his side.
Nice.
Yes. Now leave me. This theater is my domain, and I seek the peace of solitude.
There was nothing here, right? No! Oh, shoot. Wrong button.
Any luck? A gargoyle serving in the defense of Hollywood. Exceptional. I'm sure it'll come as quite a surprise to the first shock troop that crosses the city line. You've got a lot of promise. It's a shame you're still working full-time for the wrong side. LaCroix's chosen his agents well, I won't deny that. But in time you realize just who you serve. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, that's his shop. I'll try this on.
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've tuned into
Hola.
the dead of night. Nobody to fall asleep next
You
to?
mean like hardcore
Go ahead,
girl
roll
on
the radio
girl on
into
kangaroo
it.
action and
That's what I'm
stuff?
here for.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
hey,
My
why
man
don't you call
Flynn
me
at the Sin
sometime?
Bin hooks me
Area
and my
code
crew up for all the stuff they don't even allow on the internet, man.
Yeah, so
Looks like
back to
somebody's
the
been
sin
waiting in
bin,
the queue
huh?
quite a while to speak to
Oh,
yours
that?
truly.
Man,
So, caller, why
that's
aren't you?
supposed to be some hardcore shit. I heard this one guy died right after watching.
As in you have an insect problem?
Chocolate
Or
syrup
Like I
or
said,
peanut butter.
Flynn's a man.
Okay.
Chocolate syrup or peanut
I want to
butter.
shop.
Dude, I have to dip these potato chips in something.
Or your nose. You can't prevent it if you're asleep. I mean, what can you do?
Are there any scientists out there listening to this?
I read something. I don't know where.
Okay, no.
You know the average person eats several pounds.
I don't want to go down with lockpicking again.
It's not my
Excuse me. Oh, yeah, okay.
Out of my way.
Lovely evening.
Yes.
It's a nice night out, huh?
Do I know you? I'd tell you when hell freezes over, but there's always that chance that it might, so let me just go with the definite no way in hell.
What can I do for you, Slick? Yeah? What do you want to know? Those guys? Yeah, I heard of them. Why do you want to know? A tape? You mean the tape? You've got a copy of it? Have you seen it? Look, man, get the hell out of here, all right? I don't want any part of that scene. I hear people seeing that tape ain't been coming home for dinner. I don't deal in that kind of stuff anyway, so just take it somewhere else. Forget it, man. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Huh? What? Who are they? Seriously, get the hell out of here. Okay. Look, all I know is that a guy calls on the payphone down the street every once in a while. He'll say something like, the moon is a terrible mistress, or some creepy shit like that. And then all you have to say is, who walks the night with demons of dread. Supposedly you'll be told where to meet the guy to pick up product. I don't know for sure. I never tried it. It scared the shit out of me. Hey, wait. Look, you might as well know this. Word on the street is that they didn't even make the video. They're just distributing it. No one even knows where it comes from. I'm telling you, man, whatever you're in, get out of it now.
Friggin' chicken.
The moon is a mysterious mistress. The Lucky Star Motel, room 2. Don't be long.
Oops.
Maggots love you. Trust me.
Ooh.
Night eating you?
Land, and you You've turned into the dead of night. Nobody to fall asleep next to you? Go ahead and blow the radio.
No. Just a sec.
Eloise said you. Cranberry sauce. Hotel Foxtrot.
They're coming.
No. No.
Take all the crime, never all the
Sorry, man.
I'll scream.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Jesus, man!
man, what the fuck is going on up there? Dead, everyone slaughtered. Oh, God. Shh. No, don't make any noise. They'll hear us. No. I'm with DMP. You 5-0? Yeah, I know, but we didn't make that shit. One of the guys stole it, found it in the creepy house in the hills. We just copied it and put our names on it. Worse than anything we ever did. Worst thing I ever saw. Please, just get me out of here. Oh, no. Ah!
I don't want to. Okie dokie. No, that was the wrong one. No. He was still there. Oh. Ah, now it works.
I'll scream.
You better.
Any luck? Then this is no doubt the work of a fiend. Hand me the tape. There might be something on it that will give us some insight into what its motives are.
Queen, where all is
Help me, please,
The house in the tape. I know it. It's in the hills. King's Way, if I'm not mistaken. My guess is that the fiend that made this tape is using these creatures to hound the Nosferatu, which would explain their sudden absence. They're trapped. Well, it's unfortunate that the prince needs you to see the Nosferatu, because it looks like this fiend knows how to get at them, and I doubt he's going to draw a map for you. Looks like King's Way is your only way in, unfortunately. I can have a car drop you off when you're ready. If I don't hear from the Nosferatu within the next few nights, I'll tell LaCroix he's going to need a new leading man and march a few of my own troops up the hill to finish the job. If I may give you one final word of warning, do not trust LaCroix. Do not play the damned politics of the Camarilla. This city hasn't needed them in a long time, and won't ever. That's for you to decide. I only know who you can't trust.
Okay. So. So, what about that Vivi quest? Which didn't show up, but wasn't I supposed to kill someone for her? I'll watch. I'll scream.
Look who's back. That's Miss Valor to you. Mm-hmm. Would you? I think it might be a little much to ask. You'd really be willing to do this for me? I won't lie. It's gonna be dangerous. But if you got rid of her, I'd be grateful. Very, very grateful. She works over at the sin bin now. Her hair's blonde.
Sin bin again.
On top. Broken heart tattoo on the small of her back. Dances under the name Chastity. As if that wasn't a dead giveaway. I want you to understand. I don't want any innocents killed on my account. So if there are other dancers or patrons around, you'll have to lure them away from her. Do it as quietly as you can. No witnesses, please. And be careful using disciplines around the hunter.
Okay, now I have the quest. if possible. Okay. We'll see. The sin bin again. Oh, hold on. No.
Stop doing that.
I don't get it.
Don't move!
Oh, we get them.
I know you're out here.
They're coming.
No. Thinner, I know.
They're coming.
Yeah, what are you looking for, honey? Oh. Okay. I'll just go back into the pleasure palace.
That was the bad.
Yeah, what are you looking for? Oh.
Stop right there. Don't move.
Yay!
Look who's back. That's Miss Valor to you. If we'd never taken the paths we did in life, could we have grown fond of each other? A shame you had to take her life. But you've saved mine, and I won't forget that. Yes, but through this ordeal I've gained an enticing new ally, and I'm beginning to think it was fate.
Okay, so can't do that, can't do that. Have to be there. Well,
Poor David Hatter.
What?
David Hatter's an aspiring screenwriter and hotel manager. He comes in more often than he would admit. Several years now. Poor dear just can't get a break. I overheard him talking about his new screenplay with one of my girls. It was about secret societies and creatures that found themselves dealing with inner beasts and persecution by elder monsters. Sound reminiscent of something to you? Yes. The details of his story were too insightful to be coincidental. I think someone's working with David, a kindred who doesn't realize the consequences of their actions. Do you know what the penalty for revealing ourselves to Kine is? Death. I'm afraid poor David's big break. The screenplay he's worked so hard on must be destroyed, and his less-than-silent partner must be executed. I know David too well. I'm very fond of David, and I'm too close to do what needs to be done. No! I don't think Hatter knows his collaborator is Kindred. You'll have to take David's screenplay, and somehow you'll have to coax the name of his source out of him. Once you found out who, kill the traitor. But do not touch David. David works at the Lucky Star Motel. He's very passionate about his writing. He loves to talk about his craft. I'm sure he'll talk about his screenplay. It may take some persuasion to get him to give up his collaborator's name, however. After this is over, I promise you'll have my complete attention.
The things I do. But not tonight. Okay. Have some points again, that's good. Yay. So, that's it for tonight. Thank you for sticking around. Have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow. And Vampire out.